Big up, everybody! I am just trying to sort this bloody laptop out, and I'm going to get on to the England match against Iceland, which we're already 1-0 down on, which is no shot there, really, is it, to be honest? Right, okay, so what we're going to do, give me a second, and I'll get Bing Sports on and sort it all out. But big up to everybody. We're going to see, because we're the favourites, apparently. I've heard today that we're the favourites. Are we not always the favourites? And we always get the fucking golden chicken. But we don't even get the gold one. We get we end up with the wooden chocolate one. So that's pretty much how that normally goes. Right, okay. So I've got the game on now. Trying to sort the laptop out because I've got to get the broadband sorted because I've actually took out the extender and I forgot that I actually did that. So that's got to be sorted. So if anybody speaks in the chat, I won't be able to see it until I've actually sorted this out. Right, how the fucking hell do you do that? Right, okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I've got it. I've got it. Probably not, but I think I've got it. Right. Okay. So, right. I've got to sort this out on here and on here. What is the oh fuck? What is the fucking password again? Oh shit! Ah shit! Right, shit on it. Where's the thing that says what the password is? Can't actually remember. I've just got back in from the pub. You probably noticed, but yeah. So I am all good. Just give me 1 second and I'll sort this out. Always be prepared. Always be prepared. I remember getting told that when I was a young lad. And I fucking didn't listen, as normal. Right, okay, so let's have a look. I can't even fucking read that. Oh, you twat, I'm on the wrong fucking computer. Right, we'll get there. We'll get there eventually. Like British Rail. Oh, you fucking twat. What's it gone off the fucking screen for? I'll tell you what, then I'll start it again. Fucking hell. What are you doing? I fucking can't see this shitting thing for the fucking life of me. Light. Alright, so is that going to connect to the laptop? Is his knee bone going to connect to the thigh bone? And the thigh bone? Oh, for fuck's sake. What do you mean? Unknown network. Oh, my fucking days. Okay, cancel me, guys. Cancel me. This is fucking ridiculous. You don't deserve this in the cave. Get me fucking cancelled. Right, is that it? Because I have to use capitals. Where's the... That's got to be right. If that's not right... What do you mean unable to connect to this fucking network? It's fucking me, you twat. Oh my days. Okay, I can't get on the fucking. I can't get on the laptop, so that's fucked that up. Right. Okay. So basically, going to be doing the doing thing. How you doing, Stephanie Griffiths? How you doing? And just me and you, buddy. Pub locking. Absolutely, 100%. Password is Colombo. Yeah, just one more thing. And Houston, we have a problem. Ignition sequence activated rocket. Yeah, I think you're probably right there. Let me just plug that bloody extender back in because it only works on the laptop. Fucking thing. Right, what did I do with it? That's the main thing because I launched it across the fucking room the other day. So, which port did I launch it at? That's the fucking big question here. Alright, I found it. So don't panic, Mr. Mannering. Don't panic. I can't get it in. That's what my ex used to say. Right, okay, so that should come on in a bit. So basically that's only working the laptop, so it's a waste of space, but at least it'll work that. So big up to everybody. Hope everyone is well on this Friday night. We're going to watch this shit show of an England match. I've just been watching it in the pub. Yeah, I think we had most of the possession and everything. Absolutely typical. Absolutely typical. Right, okay, so can we get on this now or not? Or have I still got to put the. We've got it now. Yeah, we've got it. We've got it. I'll have to try and get that sorted out for next time. Bloody stupid thing. But I mean, it's not that's a stupid thing. It's me that's a stupid thing, really. But, you know, it's 2024, guys. It's the year of no accountability. So, you know, why should I take accountability when nobody else does? Tell you why, because I'm fucking real. That's why. So, yes, it is all my fault. I will 100% admit that. Right. And they've nearly just scored two. Right. I've now actually got the pub on. So yeah, well, not the pub. I mean the game. So yeah, we're all good. We're all good in the hood. I have got a hood actually, so I'm not trademarking things I don't own. So there we go. Big up, Carl Rossi. What's up, brother? How you doing, brother? Legend, brother, legend Carl Rossi, and sister legend Stephanie Griffiths. Yeah, legends, man, legends. Deny responsibility, blame the others in the stream. Yeah, exactly. You know, I mean, I personally think it's that T-shirt's fault behind me. I think that was the reason everything went wrong. But hopefully, everything goes right from this point on. Right. Okay. So we're going to. I'm going to keep up with the chat on my laptop, and I'm going to keep up with the game on here. I've seen a lot of people saying that the biggest worry they've got with the team he's picked is the defense. I'm sort of like, you know, it comes a time where you have to sort of change it up and let the other guys have a chance and stuff like that. So I think maybe, I mean, Maguire's injured apparently, according to what I was told yesterday. But, you know, I mean, I'll be honest, right? I'll ask you a question, yeah? What do you think? Because I think Harry Kane is one of the best, like, all around strikers that we've ever had personally. I think he's got that ability to be. I don't know why I'm trying to click the fucking laptop because he's not going to come up on the screen. But I actually do think that if Harry Kane played for any other nationality, I think he would have won shitloads for his country, shitloads. For me, with England, the issue's never been personnel. The issue's tactics, and it always has been. Is Luke Shaw on the pitch? I don't think he is. I'm not sure. I haven't seen the actual team sheet. Let me have a look, see if I can find the team sheet. Well, you don't want much, do you, Stephanie? I've just tried to get the online and all that kind of stuff. And Stephanie's like, what about this? Why haven't you done this? Why haven't you done this? Why haven't you got the fucking team sheet? What the fuck? Yeah, what the fuck? I'm unsubscribing. Hey, and Jack, you alright, mate? 62%, 38% possession. Yeah, that don't mean great deal. We're losing 1-0. So, that's not really a big thing, is it, really? Let's have a look at the team sheet. England v Iceland. To be honest, we'll probably lose against the fucking supermarket. Right, okay, so let's have a look at the lineup. So the lineups is Kyle Walker, Trippier, Stones, Mark Gay, Declan Rice, Cole Palmer, Phil Foden, Anthony Gordon, and forward Harry Kane. On the bench is Konza, Gallagher, Tony, Watkins, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Jared Bowen, and Bukayo Saka. So, yeah, there is always the chance that we could come back. But there's also a chance that someone might ring me up and go, you know what? We've seen your streams, and I think you should be in films. Yeah, that's not happening either. Right, okay, so that first half shared exactly the problem with Southgate. When we meet at some time, we can't break them down. Southgate don't have a clue. No, don't disagree with you there, mate, to be honest. I've said, mate, I forgot to say this yesterday. It's not about personnel. It's about tactics with England. Always has been. Always has been. If we actually played to our strengths, what we've got up front, then I think we'd be all right in a lot of games. Thanks, Jack. And that side is pretty much the starting side, barring 2 or 3 players, and we can't break down the Nordic Burnley. Oh, no, but they beat us before, didn't they? They did actually beat us before, and the goal they scored was not a bad goal, to be fair. But it was the same as usual. We piss around with the ball. We want the possession. Possession don't win you games unless you score goals. It's not fucking rocket science, is it? Absolutely no rocket science there whatsoever. So yeah, I've just come back from the pub. I had 3 pints. Very nice time, to be honest. Nice smile from a blonde lass, which was kind of made my day. That's why I'm late. To be honest, I had to give myself a quick one in the toilet, like you know how you do. And congrats on 215 subs, rising rapidly. Keep it going. Thank you, Cole. Thank you much, brother. And under Sven, we was the best midfield at the time with Gerrard Lampard's goals, and we didn't win an egg and spoon race. Well, again, like I've said, to me, it's always been about tactics. It's always been about tactics. How were the humans? Yeah, they was all right. It was all right. There was a lot of people, because I don't go out that often, so there was a lot of people sort of looking at me as if to say, who's this guy sort of thing. You know how they are. There was a lot of that. Especially the fucking big, rough-looking lads. They was sort of watching you and stuff like that, because it's one of those kind of pubs. But I didn't care. I just got on with what I was doing, and that was it. Stephanie says too much information. Yeah, I know. But you know me. You know me. I always tell it the way it is. Not that I did do that, to be fair. But Well, not in the toilet anyway. I did it at the pub. But anyway, that's another story. That's a total other story. I mean, we are the favourites in this Euros again. And I get tired of seeing it, you know? I get tired of seeing that we're the favourites. Stream freezing, buddy. Is it? Is the stream keep freezing? You got the heating on? Might need to put the heating on. I know it's expensive, but, you know, you might need to put the heating on. Our half decent, our last decent manager was Glenn Hoddle, says it all. I actually kind of like Keegan as well, to be honest, because Keegan had that mentality where you score more than the other teams. Didn't work, but that was more my style. Brian Clough's the best manager we've never had, mate. 100%. Brian Clough is the best manager we have never had. And I think everybody, football fan wise, is in total agreement with that as well. You know, he was just a cut above, but he was never going to get behind the tape on the FA. So that was never going to happen, to be honest. He was never going to sit there and just do as he's told. So that's that. Also, big love to Jez. He's not very well at the moment. He's struggling a bit. So big love to Jez. Send him out to healing vibes and all that kind of stuff. Make sure he's back and well. Cancelled his show earlier on. Arsenal history and more. Make sure you follow that channel and drop them a sub. We would have done much better in World Cup 98 had Beckham not kicked that bloke, got sent off. Oh, mate. You know what? That one makes me so angry. I can remember when I was watching it and I was thinking to myself, if you're going to, mind you, there's a bit more of a story to that. Have you seen the Netflix thing where he actually explains it all? Before that, she told him that she was pregnant before. And I thought at the time, you've done that on purpose. You've actually done that on purpose to go home. And she told him that she was pregnant at the time, you know, and I think he wanted to go home. So I think he fucked us on purpose. That's the impression I get from watching that Netflix thing. Honestly, I'm not daft. I can sort of see through things. And I think he did that on purpose. If you're going to get sent off, just get up and stick nut on him. Get up and stick the fucking nut straight on his chin. You know what I mean? Do it properly. It was a pathetic kick as well. Would have rather chinned him and got the same punishment. Exactly. But if you watch that Netflix series with the Beckham Netflix thing, she decided to tell him just before the game started. And I think he wanted to get back home. Which I did. I thought at the time that just didn't make any sense. Didn't make any sense. You might as well just jump up and punch the guy in the face. Mind you, I don't know how well he'd have gone on with Simeone in that situation, but you know, that's pretty much what I would have done. It was annoying, mate. It was annoying. That bloke is Atletico Madrid manager, Simeone. Yeah, exactly. He's a tough guy. He's a tough guy, but I mean, you don't get sent off. I mean, that was a proper girly kick, wasn't it? And it weren't a sending off. It was not a sending off, that. It just moves his leg towards his. It's not a sending off. Not in a million years. No way is that sending off, but anyway, I've had so many times where I've sat and watched England and just got disappointment after disappointment after disappointment, you know, so I'm just like not really that bothered nowadays, to be honest. I used to get really involved in it. Used to get really involved in it, get my cousin and my brother all send me messages and saying like, "Oh, you know, England's doing really well and all this, that, and the other." And then I decide, okay, I'll go and watch it. I'll go and watch the game, and I'm like, it's shit. We go out. I don't know if that's my fault, but whatever. Then Oddle didn't bring Gascoigne in World Cup '98. No, Gascoigne was a good fucking player as well. Just couldn't leave the bear alone. I mean, me saying that, well, I've got one in the hand, but you know, anyway, I'm not as bad as what he was. English tears equals happy Cole. Yeah, big up Cole, mate. Big up Cole. Actually, to be quite honest, mate, I prefer watching your games and Scotland games, and Welsh games as well, to watch it as. I just get so frustrated with the tactics. I think the shit. You know, we're like 1-0 down and we're still passing it around each other and trying to defend. What's the fucking point in that? It's never made any sense to me. Was never a sending off. That ref fucked us too. Oh, I think that was all sorted, mate. I mean, what do you think of this? I mean, what if all sport is actually if all football is actually fixed before the time? Because there's a lot of money in it. Possible. Because let's face it, sorry, Stephanie, but Man United have been absolutely shit. So most of their matches must have been fixed. And when we played you at Old Trafford, man, you got given some major ones there. Not a penalty on Rashford. Definitely not a sending off for Worrell. There's another defender there. But, you know, it is what it is. Ronaldo winking at Rooney as well. Yeah, exactly. Scotland, Wales, my games, what you on? Yeah, mate, I'd much prefer watching them to watching England, but I suppose you gotta be patriotic and all that crap. Yeah, it's a friendly game today, but I think it's more important if we lose this the way these players are at, it could knock their confidence. I don't think a lot of players care about friendlies, to be honest. Don't think they care a lot about the actual tournaments either, to be fair. That's why I like the idea of the people that he's put in the squad, because there is actually players there that could lead on in the future, sort of thing. So I'm quite happy with who he's picked in the squad, to be honest with you. Because let's face it, the others ain't pulling up no trees, are they? I mean, I don't like that sentiment because obviously I'm a Forest fan, so we don't want trees being pulled up. But you know, I mean, I don't know. I say back in the day when I was a kid, I used to love it, love all of it. To be honest with you, absolutely love all of it. So so what games are? So you've got England, Iceland, you've got Germany, Greece. Greece being 1-0 up. You've got Morocco 1 and Zambia 0. You've got Portugal, Croatia at 5:45. What's that all about? Oh no, they're World Cup qualifiers. Some of them. Who else is on then? Scotland are on against Finland. And that's it, I think. Romania v Liechtenstein. Poland 3-1 up against Ukraine at half time. Scotland, Finland 0-0. Nigeria, South Africa 1-0 to South Africa. So yeah, I mean the Scotland game might be quite decent as well, to be honest. But yeah, you've got to have a bit of patriotism in you, ain't you? You got to have that little bit of hope, I suppose. And I've actually put on the thumbnail. It's England v Iceland. So can't do that, mate. Can't do that. Yeah, it's a friendly game. WWE FIFA. Southgate has made a change. Concert on. John Stones off. If Stones is injured too, I swear to God, mate. No spoilers because I'm only just like on that bit. I haven't actually seen that. I'm gonna put a little stand on. I don't know. I mean, it maybe he took stones off because he made a mistake or something else other than that. I don't really know, to be fair. I think one of the main things people are worried about with the squad he's picked is the defence is not all that experienced. Although I saw Kyle Walker and Trippier, I mean, they've got good experience, so don't really understand that. We're on the attack now. Ball into the box. Header from Kane, not good enough. I'm trying to drink my ashtray. Oh, here we go. His half-time substitution. Yeah, from now on, no spoilers. Cheers, mate. How is everybody anyway? How the fuck are you? You heard any more transfer news or anything like that? I'll tell you what. Somebody's come up with some concept art for a Forest shirt, a third Forest shirt, and I tell you, I love it. I fucking love it. I think it looks awesome. I've always loved, always loved red and black together, and I just think it looks fucking mint. Absolutely fucking mint. Where is it? Let me find it. Let me find it. No, actually, it's in the Instagram, and you'll all see us all calling you a bunch of wankers and stuff. So probably better not show you that. Fighting wars, mate. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Apparently, Ryan Sessegnon from Spurs on a free for us left wing back competition. Crazy one, Jack. I've heard it about for us as well. That guy's had so many hamstring injuries. It's unbelievable. And as a left back, wing back, or left winger, you are going to be running a lot. So he's going to get a lot of hamstrings. So, yes, it's a free, but I mean, he's still got wages and all that kind of stuff. I hope we don't bother. You can have him, mate, because we don't bother. Exactly. He's basically made a paper. Whoa! Shot there from Foden. Gets turned away from the keeper. Can't hear the game, can you guys? So yeah, I don't think Sessegnon. I mean, when Sessegnon's first kind of came onto the scene, I thought he looked really decent, really promising. But his injuries, man, are ridiculous. And the thing is, it's hamstring. And in those positions, you are going to be doing your hamstring all the time, surely. So I would not recommend that at all. I'd argue that wing backs have to do the most running on the pitch up and down constantly. If you're plagued with hamstring, it's not the position for you. Yeah, exactly. Because if you're like running back and forward, you're going to get hamstring issues, aren't you? I don't. I mean, like I say, you can have him. I don't really want him, to be honest. Don't really want Che Adams either. I think we could get better than that. I'd rather actually see what Nuno and his scouts can pull up. Because they pulled up some good players for Wolves back then. Pedro Neto, Neves. You know, so I'd rather he kind of got involved and looked into players that are young, upcoming, promising players, or even stick with like going for players from Brazil because I mean we haven't done bad with players from Brazil, have we? Really? Got Danilo, he's got a lot to learn, but he's still a decent player. And then you've got Murillo as well. Philippe, class. So I'd go with that. I went to school with him. And Che Adams, you can get younger strikers and better quality too. Yeah, he wasn't great in the Prem last time. Southampton was in the league. Yeah, and also you got to ask yourself a question: why does Southampton want to get rid of him? And if they want to get rid of him, why do we want him? You know, I mean, he would give us a bit different dimension from Chris Woods and Awonyi, you know. But other than that, I don't know. It might work out. I don't know. You never know, do you, until they're in the shirt. So. Whoosh, says sister Mama Flossie. I didn't get a notification. The notifications seem to be working at times and then not actually working at others. I don't know why. Guys, I need a pee, so I'll be back in a sec. Turn the mic off because you don't want to hear me wazzing. Hey up, my bro, Call, you absolute legend. I got Twitch notifications, not YT. YT seems to be working for me at the moment. Every time like somebody goes live, it's telling me. I mean, I still don't watch them, but you know, it does tell me. So it's nice, I suppose. I never get Twitch notification. That's weird. You might have to turn it on. I don't know. You might have to actually turn it on. I'm not sure about Twitch, to be honest. I'm not not that happy with Twitch, to be fair. They've just upped the price of the subscription to $5.99 a month, and I think that's a bit shit, to be fair. Don't think that's fair at all. Every time, says Cole Rossi. I love it. Love it. Right, okay, so we're 54 minutes in, and it's still 1-0 to Iceland. And that's why mums go to Iceland. That would probably help. Yeah, I don't know. I don't actually know how you do it. I know how you do it on YouTube, but I'm not quite sure how you actually do it on Twitch. I don't know. I don't really use Twitch that often, to be honest. I mean, I've got my videos saved now. Well, I think I have. I stopped them being saved ages ago because I was playing music and stuff. But I've actually got them where they get saved now. So whether they do or not, I don't know. I'll have to have a look when I've finished this. When I've finished this, I will have a look. Just for you. Oh, Mama Flossie, I know what I want to ask you. I've seen your new home kit for this season. It's the same as last season. Or am I blind? It looks exactly the same. It does look exactly the same from what I can see. It's awesome. What's different about it? I can't tell. I like the video. What Flossie Gem put on the other day. Shearer. video saying, it's not just a team, it's a family and all that. I did like that. I must admit, I did like that. Well, that's a brilliant video. Southgate getting sacked in the morning. United waiting, please God, no. I think he'll get through the Euros first. I think if you get somebody else, then you can breathe a sigh of relief. But if you don't, then it's probably not going to be good. To be fair, although Fuzz will be happy. Fuzz will be happy because it means he don't have to take his wallpaper down. You don't have to take his Southgate wallpaper and his duvet, Southgate duvets away. So he'll be an happy man. The panels are different. Are they thicker? I mean, I know a lot of people in Newcastle. No, I won't say that. I'm not saying that. Are they actually thicker panels? Is that the difference? But I never said that, by the way. Just sometimes things just slip out. Matron. Fuzzgate, yeah, definitely. I've been bug hunting this evening with my Libby. Nice. How are you, Mama? Yes, I think so. I haven't looked at it properly. Oh, nice. Any cool finds, Mama? Yeah, did you find any good bugs? Did you find any good bugs? Hey, maybe you could come online and maybe you could come onto the stream at night, do a David Attenborough impression of the bugs you found. Here we have the black and white Geordie beetle. It sits in the garden just looking at the flowers. And every now and then it jumps up into the air. I'm good, thanks, Jack. My best bug cat is a praying mantis in France years ago. Fucking pinched me, so what did he do? He circumcised me. Oh my days. What'd you pick him up with? We've found 9 ladybugs in the apple tree, different colour ones, and she's over the moon, Carl. Absolutely. 100%. Not sure what Carl's using to pick his praying mantises up to nearly get circumcised, but you know what, mate? Bit of advice. I think you probably need to use your hands next time. Funny you mentioned that they were selling them in Pets at Home. Oh, bad days. Good stuff. Always good stuff in the pub. It's an alternative catching method. I'll give you that. Well, I mean, if you can catch him using a maggot, mate, I mean, works for fishermen. So, I mean, why not, mate? Keep it in your pants, Cole. They don't call me the Pokemon Master for nothing. Is that not the Pokemantis? Yeah, that's the Pokemantis, isn't it? Very good. Carl got his branch out to catch it. Mantis, he's in his tree. Round one, yeti. Yeah, man. Yeah, round one. Round one. Here we go. Here we go. This is shit, guys. I'm not being funny. This game is fucking garbage. Have we actually really sort of had it? We've had like 2-ish chances, haven't we? This is absolute bollocks. They're just like proper playing forest tactics now, proper low block. We're like, oh, to get root balls. Okay, now we're just passing the ball around like it's a fucking hot potato. You know what? When I watch England, I think to myself, how the fuck did we colonise anybody? It's fucking ridiculous. Hey, bro, we had a mantis at my work, the little bastard. Hey, big up, Kevin. How you doing, bro? Good to see you, man. Haven't seen you for a while, bro. We have to go for a beer at some point. It flew onto my shoulder while I was trying to feed her. Scared the bejesus out of me. Nearly threw her in with one of the tarantulas. Oh, my days. You got tarantulas? Are you fucking mad? Evening, Yeti, and all the chat. How you doing, Jezza? Get well soon, bro. So you're more than welcome to come on, but if you're not feeling well, then fair play, bro. Evening, Jez, mate. Evening, Kevin and Jez. Kevin, if it's the Kevin I'm thinking of, is an absolute legend. I met him ages ago at ice hockey. If he's not him, I have no idea who the fuck that is. But enjoy, but welcome to the cave. And Life History and more. Evening, Jez. How are you tonight? Jack Ramsey, hi, Jack. Evening, Kevin. A lot better, thanks. Yeah, send me the links, mate. Yeah, okay, that's good, Jez. We have missed you. That's me, mate. Yeah, top dude. Top dude. Absolute top dude. We'll have to sort out a meet at some point, man, and have a few beers again. Had some good laughs in the past. So yeah, 100% we'll have to do that. But hey, Kev, what do you think of this thing where they're gonna change the PSR to 135 million loss? Oh my days! I'm fucking, I was nearly 2-0 down then. Right, okay, let me sort out. Send the link to Jezza. Yeah, because I mean, if that's a thing, then surely, then we shouldn't have got done, should we? Well, I don't think we should, unless we're over that. I don't really know. Well, I don't really know. Right, okay. Fuck me. I guess I don't exist for Jez. Okay, that's I don't know what that is. I've just read that out. Right, okay. So that's me, mate. As an Everton fan, mate, we need all the help we can get. That is true. That is true. But I mean, if that becomes a thing, then surely they should give us the points back, shouldn't they? Links in the chat, Jez. Call house offer. Here he is, Jezza. How you doing, bro?
All right, mate. How we doing?
All good, man. How are you?
Yeah, right. All right, mate. Yeah, it's doing a 9-hour stream, man. I think it's just too much for me.
Mate, we said that. We said that. It is, you can't keep up with like people, you know what I mean, with that. It's madness, mate. It's madness.
Well, I did a stream before, then I did another stream. So it's like, crazy, man. Crazy. And the thing is, I was egging Lee on. He wanted to finish it. I said, no, go on, keep going. You got to beat it. You got to beat it.
Yeah.
You got to beat it. And the thing is that I ruined myself before he ruined himself. So yeah, suffered a bit for it.
I can imagine, mate.
it's just I'm not doing that again. I'm not doing it again.
Nah, mate. I mean, you know, like trying to hang with, you know, people that's got a bit more sort of age on you and stuff like that. It's crazy, mate. It's crazy.
Well, I mean, like Lee said to me afterwards, he said, Jez, most of these people have got 20 years on you.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
And it was like, especially when I that cognac stuff, even though I like it, I can't drink it. I can't drink that like I used to. And, you know, that's why I only have it at Christmas time or something. So that,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, man. I did about 3 bottles of wine and then bloody cognac as well.
Bro, you sounded fucking sozzled beforehand, to be fair.
I was, because I'd done a stream before that. And then, I mean, when I went, what time did we finish? I can't, oh God, I don't know, 7 in the morning, something like that. I can't remember. I didn't get up to 6:30 the next day.
Yeah. I'm not surprised.
I was ruined.
Not surprised, mate. I mean, Lee was cooked. As much as he kept going, I could go all day and all. You know, one of the biggest signs to know when somebody's drunk is when they're trying to convince you that they're not.
Yeah, it's stupid. I mean, it was. There was a game going on, wasn't there, between Northside and Lee, because Northside's was off to America. I thought, how the hell can you fly, right? 8 hours, 7 hours, whatever it is, to New York, and you've been on it. Not as bad as Lee and me, obviously. And then it was just like, nah, I'm never doing that again. I learned my lesson there.
To be honest, I mean, I was in at the night time, and I was just going to bed. Wakes up in the morning, about 9 o'clock in the morning, I think it was, or something like that. And you're still fucking on.
I know.
I mean, I think the super chat that I sent in killed both of you when I said, few hours, guys, and you'll beat my 12. And he went, oh, for fuck's sake.
Well, I egged him on to beat my one. Obviously, Northside had left to get to the airport in whatever sort of state he was in. Not as bad as us, that's for sure. And it was just like the next day, I was just like, what have I done? It's just no. It's the whole day. I was just absolutely ruined.
Mate, I can imagine. Did you actually manage to get the thing? Actually, I better rephrase that. I was going to say, did you manage to get the thing up with Barbara? But I'll rephrase that. Did you manage to get the tent up or whatever she was doing?
No, she went on her own with her mate.
Yeah, I thought that might be the case, mate. I thought that might be the case. I'll be back in a sec, mate. I need a beer.
Yeah, go on, mate. Yeah, that's all right. I was just going to say, I think when you get to a certain age, you know, it's hard. I can't compete with people on that sort of drinking session anymore. It was just stupid, absolutely stupid, and I suffered for that for 3 days. And I don't know. I may have had a bit of alcoholic poisoning. I've no idea. But yeah, not doing that again. That was, and it was back Lee and my fault. We were egging each other on, and of course Lee was egging it on with Northside, and da. Guests were coming in and out. And I won't lie, I can't even remember some of the people that came on. I really can't. I don't know who's in there, because I'd actually didn't see the original. Lee sent me the link, and I didn't see it. And then he sort of sent me a text and said, "Are you going to join me for my birthday stream?" And I was like, Oh, mate, sorry, I didn't realise you were doing one. So I joined, and no, it was madness, absolute madness, and yeah, not doing that. Jack, so Jez is your 24-hour charity stream then? No, won't happen, mate. Won't happen. No, I'm too old for it. Too old for it, man.
You can do that. You can do it in sessions.
Sorry?
You could do it in sessions.
Well, no, if you're doing a 24-hour charity stream, you've got to be the host there all the time.
Well, not necessarily.
And it's just too much. It's too much. Yeah. You got to remember these people, Lee and that, he's 42.
Yeah.
I'm 21 years older than him.
Okay.
Yeah, well, does make a difference.
Just don't drink so quick.
Well, I'll tell you what, we'll do the 24-hour one together then.
Yeah, I don't mind.
You can host it and I'll host it, and you do it and I'll do it.
Yeah. Well, working nights, that'd be easy for me.
Well, you have to talk about all kinds of crap.
Well, it won't be football.
Huh?
Talk about jazz.
Yeah. Oh my God, that'd be eye-opening.
Oh,
I could do a 24-hour one as long as you can have a couple of hour break.
Of course you can.
And then you have somebody else hosting it.
That's what you've got
not
to
really a 24-hour one, then, is it?
Well, it's not, because that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's, I just think it's just too much, personally.
Yeah, I think you have to know your limits.
Yeah,
Not I do, but you do.
Yeah, I just think,
do it between you.
What?
Do it between you.
Well, yeah, you can do things like that, but I think you just have to realise sometimes, your limitations as you get older.
Yeah.
You do. When you're sitting here for 7 hours continually talking, it's hard work, Barbs. It's hard work. But you've got to keep talking.
Yeah, but she's had that with you all her life, hasn't she?
Exactly.
Where you're just talking to her for 7 hours.
Load of crap too.
Yeah. You got to do all the comments as well.
Yeah.
Got to do all that. Plus, you got to think of stuff to talk about. Yeah.
So it's hard work, Bob. Don't disrespect us. It's hard work.
It's not easy. You could talk about cakes, making cakes.
Yeah.
The wife, she does make fantastic cakes. I won't lie. How she makes them, I have not.
I can talk about all sorts of crap.
Yeah, well,
I think all Barbara has to do is talk about what it's like living with Jez, because I think everybody'd be interested in hearing that.
Live it like, would it be like living with me?
Mm.
Oh my God. Oh,
What
dear.
is he like? What is he like?
A nightmare.
Yeah.
A nightmare. Yeah.
If you need me to go on headphones, then I will do, mate. If you're getting any feedback or anything. Carl says, "Does no good, mate. We need you healthy, 100%." And so, Jez, when your 24-hour charity stream, yeah. I mean, I'd do 24 hours. I mean, to me, when I did that 12 hours, I didn't set out to do it. It just happened, and it was just that. Jez, you got to look after yourself. Leave it to the young ones. Yeah. And sorry for commenting, lads. Yeah.
Yeah. It's the
Lack of stamina.
yeah, that's it. I'll tell you what ruined it. I'll tell you what I did it on my birthday. No, did I do it? No, I can't remember now. It's when you mix in like the red wine with that cognac. It's just not good. It's just not good. I used to be able to.
Yeah, you mixing any drinks is not good. See me, I can have like fucking 20 pints. You know, if I have a packet of Chris, that packet of Chris does me every single time. If I had not had the packet of Chris, I would have been fine.
Yeah. I think I just got to think. Well, like
You're old.
I'm old. Yeah. Well, I'm as old as you now.
I'm older.
It's yeah. I mean, I don't. I mean, I used to like a nice glass, but I just leave it to Christmas now. It's just too heavy.
Come on, take on a challenge.
Well, you do it then.
I'll do it with you.
No, she do.
Can't beat the Jez Barbara domestic on stream.
Nah.
There's nothing like it.
That's as he's told.
What? What'd you say? No, it's not answering.
How did the event go anyway? I mean, I know you weren't part of it, but I mean, how did it go?
No idea.
No idea.
No idea.
What did you do? Just go to bed as soon as you finished streaming?
Since I dropped finished with Lee, I felt really alive, but that's why I was pissed out of my head. Like, anyway, I thought, right, yeah, I'm up, I'm ready to go. It was like,
did you go outside?
No.
Oh, right. It's normally when the air hits you from outside, it, really kicks you in the head.
And then I just went, nah, I'm going to bed.
I
went to bed and I woke up at, I think, about 6:30 in the evening. And I just was flatlined. I just gone. And I was like really annoyed with myself. I thought, oh, there's a whole day gone.
Yeah, that's the worst part, isn't it, really?
Holy shit. I really felt bad. And even the next day I felt awful. Because I was going to do part 2 of the Venga thingy, Bob.
Yeah, that's all right, yeah.
And I said, no, I can't do it. I can't do it. So I put it back. I was going to do it tonight. Then I realised this was on. The England game was on. So I'm doing it tomorrow night now. So I put it back again. So I've done a Mr. B.
Yeah, well, not quite as bad though.
I just thought, no, there's no point. No way I could sit there for an hour talking about the second part of the Wenger thing, and it's just pointless, man. I wouldn't enjoy it, and I do enjoy doing them. I just thought, nah,
yeah,
I'm not.
I mean, you just got to know your limits, haven't you? Because I mean, your limits will tell you anyway, regardless.
I don't know how the hell the next day Lee was streaming. He was knocking them back like,
yeah.
And I'm like, I mean, this is the first time that I've had one for 3 days.
Yeah, well, I mean, some people can do it in that respect. I mean, what is he, 41? Is he?
Yeah, I mean, I used to do it. I used to go. I used to be able to. Not a problem, but nah, not now. Nah.
Godfather Jez says aces.
Big up aces.
Mate, we are shit.
England? Shit, yeah, it is shit. Losing to 1-0.
We're shit. We're not even attacking. We're just sort of like passing it around and, not really doing a great deal. It's just awful. Ivan Tony's on there.
He's a shit manager, isn't he?
Well, yeah, mate, I've always said, I mean, I was asked last night when I did the pub last night. I think it was last night. Was it last night? Yeah, I think it was. And I was asked, like, what I think of the squad that he's picked. And England's never been an issue about the personnel. England's always been an issue about the tactics.
Yeah, it's always been. England have always been pretty poor, really, at that.
Yeah, I mean, you look at Harry Kane, right? You tell me now, right? If Harry Kane was any other nationality, he would have won things by
Oh.
now,
Oh,
wouldn't he?
Totally agree.
Because I think he's one of the best, like, complete strikers that we've actually ever had for England.
I mean,
Well, not complete forwards kind of thing, because he can do so many different things. And I think he would have 100%. I mean, Shearer, great striker, but that's what he was, a striker, scored goals. Harry Kane's got the whole lot. If he was Brazilian, he would have won loads of things.
I do agree with you. I do agree. It's just the whole England international setup is shit. I think it's just outdated, personally.
Carl says, broke my limit at 32 minus 1.5 month of the stuff. Yeah, well done, Carl, man. Well done. He's not drank for ages. So he's just like gone cold turkey. I mean, he's always been a turkey, but he's actually gone cold turkey on the alcohol. So I mean, fair play to him on that. It's not the easiest thing in the world to do when you get used to it, especially when you get on cam as well and you're used to it, sort of doing it that way.
That's the thing. That's a very, very, very valid point, actually.
Mm.
When you're streaming I've always done it streaming.
So yeah,
it's very
so
different.
It becomes an habit, doesn't it?
I mean, well, fair play. Lee did it, not this year before. He did a couple of months out of drinking and everything. So respect to him for that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I just got to cut it back because it's just stupidity. I mean, that my birthday this time last week doing that, my birthday one.
Yeah,
I did four bottles that night, and that's fucking stupidity, man.
It will take its toll. It will take its toll. Asus alcohol can really fuck with your body in mysterious ways. 100%, 100% it can. But I think, like you say, when you're actually streaming, sometimes you need that little bit. I mean, I've done streaming without drinking. I've done streaming with drinking. Sometimes the streams that I do without, I think, I didn't really offer that much that time, so kind of do it again. I mean, it's just one of those things, isn't it?
Well, I've done it when we've done midday streams on a Sunday on Lee's show. I'll be drinking something like, I don't know, cherryade, orangeade, whatever. And it is different. It is different. But when you've had having a glass or beer or whatever, it gives you that sort of little bit of relaxment.
Yeah, I agree. Totally agree. My biggest issue is knowing when to stop.
Yeah, that was the problem the other night.
Yeah, that's one of my biggest issues, knowing when to stop.
I've done a stream. I've been a guest on wherever it was, and then gone off, had something to eat, came back. Lee contacted me and said, "Oh, do you want to join birthday thingy bob?" And I said, "Yeah, of course I will." And it was a good giggle. It was a good laugh. It was fun.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good stream. Like I say, I weren't drunk, but I can't remember who was on it. But I mean, I didn't catch all of it. I only caught so much of it. I think Minerals was on. Was he on when I woke up? I think he was.
Saeed came on. Matty was on there at some point. That's bad, but I sit here now and I think, who the fuck was on?
I think that's the worst, isn't it? It's like I was saying to you the other day when I said, "Oh yeah, can you remember when you said this?" And you was like, "I can't remember saying that."
Mm.
I mean, that's when it's kind of a wake up call to, knock it on the head, or not knock it on the head, but just take it more steady. I mean, and to be honest, you've just had like an heart bypass as well.
Yeah, that's that's the biggest shit I got from the
Mm,
boss. 'Cause she was not happy when she got home, and
mm,
I'm supposed to like be going out to help, and I was like comatose.
mm.
I mean, I literally was gone, flatlined, and she was not. I got it in the neck, mate. I can tell you, and quite rightly, I was out of order. I
Yeah.
promised help, and I didn't. And and yeah, I mean, no, I'm not. It won't happen again. I'm not doing that again.
Mm. Ace's Dan Potts ain't in here, so we won't see that. So there's not really much point saying it, is there really? He says, please, Dan Potts, book Jez versus AFTV Julian debate. I mean, Jez would absolutely destroy him. I mean, what's the point?
Dan won't do that. He might. No, I doubt he would ever do that. To be honest, because don't forget, Dan works with Julian.
Hmm.
You know what I'm
No,
saying?
he's not going to put him in a position where he gets absolutely destroyed, is he? I mean, he'll do it to other people, though. He'll do it to other people, but he won't do it to Julian or Turkish or any of that lot because he's like in their pockets. So,
Well, he'd get in trouble from AFTV.
well, yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, exactly. Of course he would.
Robbie wouldn't like that, and he'll have a word with Dan and say, "Look, you can't do that."
Hmm.
So that won't never happen. I'd be quite happy to. I'd be quite happy. I'd actually rip him to pieces, especially about the bloody Anfield thing. I'd take him to bloody cleaners. But it's I'd be honest with you, I don't really want to go on shows and have rows all the time.
Well, that's mate. I think if I actually wanted to do that and actually wanted to put myself in that situation, then I probably would be a lot bigger than what I am. But I'm not. I've just never been interested in that. Just doesn't interest me, mate. To be honest with you, arguing with people and
The argument, man, because that the other night, Egal, when he was on about on Dan's show, he was on about, we invest in the academy. I said, why? What? 60 to 100,000 invested in the academy? Are you mad? What? So we
I want to cover this. Aces says Newcastle supporters due on mental queuing from midnight for a new home kit. They are 100%ers. Absolute 100%ers, Newcastle. And, I have nothing but respect for that because they are 100%ers. And I hope one day they get exactly what they crave. Big up BVB David, how you doing, mate? Came for an amount of international teams, wins more trophies. Exactly, mate. 100%. 100%. Carl Rossi, Jesus Christ, Aces, how many times do I have to ask not to advertise other streamers, especially mugs like Dan? Fair play on that one, Cole. Play all cards, Dan Potts mug. Yeah, fair play, man. No, they are not Aces. They are proper fans who love the club. Exactly. Just like I just said. And big up BBB David. Hope you are well, mate. And Mama Flossie, exactly. That's fandom. Follow what you love. And David, big up. I mean, it's same as our fan base. Our fan base is 100%ers, and they do exactly the same thing. That's proper fan bases, basically. So I get that. I completely get that. And I love Toon. I absolutely love Toon. Yeah, I think they're brilliant fucking fans. And the one thing that I love about Toon, right, is they've never won fuck all. Yet they still back their team and they still love their team 100%. That deserves respect.
And they pack that stadium every home game.
Mm-hmm. Without their shirts on.
Yeah.
Most of the time, even in the middle of winter. I mean, for fuck's sake.
Oh my days, what kind of shot is that?
They are absolutely mad when it comes to like being in the stands with no shirt on and it's the middle of winter. It's craziness.
Yeah.
Well said, BBB and Mama. And Aces says new Arsenal training gear released soon. Yeah, I mean, the new kit's been released. Oh, what did you get on Tuesday anyway?
Say again?
What did you get on Tuesday? Did you get the new Arsenal shirt, the black and gold one?
I haven't had any. They haven't delivered. I haven't seen the girls.
Oh, okay. I thought you said Tuesday. I might have got it wrong. I don't know. I thought you said Tuesday.
Yeah, well, don't forget I was elsewhere. So I don't know.
Pretty much. La La Land.
Apparently, they're coming. What's happening? There's something happening next week. I don't know. I've got Jodie and the grandson coming one day. I think Tuesday, and then later in the week, we got the granddaughter for a few days, 5 days, something like that, because she's going to a couple of concerts or something. So I'll see them. Don't know. No.
Yeah. AFC always big up, mate. Let's all boycott Iceland stores tomorrow. Why? We've been shit, to be fair. We've been absolutely shit. It's not their fault. We've been crap. 2 seasons away, kit black and gold. Yeah, I do like the black and gold kits, to be honest.
I'll tell you what, though, fair play. I watched a show the other night, and if you don't mind me saying it, Warren TV, it was absolutely legend.
I like Warren. I've got no problem with Warren.
The show he did about it was basically George Graham picking his best 11 up to the 91 season.
Yeah.
So you got all the players from the 30s, 40s, 50s, and it was a brilliant show, absolutely brilliant. And I thought,
quality,
fair play, man, fair play.
Yeah. I like Warren. I got no issue with Warren.
Warren's quality, but it was a brilliant show, absolutely brilliant show.
Well, like Cole says, no kit will be memorable unless a major honour is won in it. Yeah, I'd agree with that.
True. I still don't get why we don't have the classic yellow and blue Arsenal. I'm talking about away kit.
I think it's because you do everything to bury your history.
Well, don't want to recognise the history. That's the
thing. I mean, I don't get it. It makes no sense to me, to be fair. But you seem to do everything to want to bury your history.
Can England not actually shoot?
They are shit.
That ball, I don't know if you've seen it yet, but
I've seen one of them, and it was awful.
That went 15 yards wide. I mean, come on. Dear God.
I mean, and we're favourites.
To lose.
No, we're favourites for the tournament, mate, believe it or not. Like we always are.
Yeah.
No, not in a million years. Not in a million years.
Rubbish, man.
Mate, I lost my love for watching the England team a long time ago. Bobby Robson was manager. I was in it for that, because I liked him anyway. And, and that was, I think, where Gaza got sent off. And, ever since then, it just seems like we always play the same tactics regardless who's manager. So, is there any point having a manager? It's a waste of time.
Well, I hope those England fans are going to boo the shit out of this lot.
No, they won't do that. Says be nice here, Jez. Don't boo people. Jez George Graham not got his defensive and offensive spot on. Yeah, he did. He was awesome at it. George Graham show Warren is king of old school, 100%. 2016 Euros all over again. Iceland defeat England. We couldn't win an egg and spoon race. Nope. And Carl Rossi says the Vikings once again conquering England. 990 settings. Mate, I can't argue with that. I cannot argue with that. That's why I said earlier. I mean, the way we play, how the fuck did we ever colonise anybody?
Yeah, jokes, isn't it?
Potato and all that. But yeah. But I mean, what's your thoughts on? Because I mean, this game's done now, is it? I think it's done, isn't it? Yeah, it's done. Thank fuck. What's your thoughts on this thing with Aston Villa put into the FFP that PSR should go from losing 105 million to 135 million?
I don't know, mate. I haven't seen it, to be fair. I don't know.
Does that actually make us all right? Does that mean that they should give us the points back from last season that that took away from us? Or are they going to do it right from that point? I don't know. Big up Joanne, by the way.
Well, if they did work to do that, then yeah, you should get your points back.
Loving those pictures of Freddie and the videos, Joanne, as well. Love me cats.
I'll tell you what I did watch the other night after talking to you. I watched the Jeepers Creepers 3.
All right. What did you make of it?
Pile of shit.
Yeah, I thought exactly the same.
Absolutely.
I thought it was good up till the end, personally. Thought it was okay. Not anything special, but I didn't like the fact that it sort of changed the guard.
No, it's not like the first two.
Nah,
class.
not at all.
I thought it was a pile of shit, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I didn't mind, like, you know, when he was taking people out and stuff like that, but I think the thing that really bugged me was the end of it.
Yeah,
when he kind of changed the guard, because it's 2024, so got to have a woman in the situation and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I didn't like that a great deal, to be honest. AFC always says South Clan needs the experienced backroom staff like Terry Venables had with Don Howe and Brian Robson in 1996. He's an idiot. But the thing is, he keeps getting given contracts. So why is he going to bother? You know? True. I thought Denmark were called Vikings. Yeah, I think Vikings goes a little bit further than that, to be honest. Vikings came all across Scandinavia. They probably did, mate, in more ways than one, to be fair. But we don't want to go into that. But yeah, Freddie and his egg and chips. Yeah, man.
Norway. I don't know if the countries were called that then, but it was basically Scandinavia, wasn't it? Sweden, Finland, Norway, Denmark.
Well, they pretty much went everywhere and took over most places, didn't they?
Well, they still say to this day, don't they, that they were the first to get to America? Arguments about it. Arguments.
Yeah, true.
Did you
see the Creepers film or shite? Not the first two, ain't. First two is good.
1 and 2, I thought quality, man.
First two are really good.
Did you watch any of the D-Day stuff?
My mate did a video the other day, which I thought was absolutely awesome about it. And I was going to do something as well. And he had like interviews with people beforehand. You know, I didn't want to sort of tread on his toes, so I wasn't going to do one afterwards. But he had people before news going, oh yeah, big up all these kids, big up D-Day and all this, that and the other. And some guy turned around to him and said, where was D-Day? You know, where was it? And it was like, is it Blackpool? It was in Birmingham. They have no fucking clue, man.
Nah.
They had no fucking clue. The reason that you're here now, and they had no fucking clue. It was disgusting, mate. Absolutely disgusting.
Well, that's modern education, man.
It was disgusting, mate. Some of the things that they were saying, oh yeah, big up D-Day, thank you to every one of them, and all this, that, and the other. Where did it take place? What happened? This, that, and the other. As soon as he asked that question, there was like, don't know, Birmingham, wasn't it? Birmingham? What?
Yeah.
Landing disgusting.
Birmingham. Interesting.
It's disgusting. I mean, it's like all those people get their. I mean, look, when that boat arrived, I'm sorry, but you can turn around and say you're the hardest man on the fucking planet. But when that boat arrived and them MGs was kicking bullets into the fucker, and that fucking thing went down, and you've got to run up that fucking beach, seeing your mates getting plugged left, right, and fucking centre, and you still keep running and try and get up that beach to stop it. Man, people should have more respect.
Yeah, but they don't teach that in schools now, mate.
No.
It's not politically correct.
Well, they choose to teach kids how to possibly think that there might be women at some point. It's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Everybody should know. Everybody in this country should know that history. And in other countries as well, that actually was there, you know, and put their lives on the line in that situation. And they ain't got a fucking clue.
No, I know. Sad.
They don't care. You know, it's like, you know, one of them was like, you know, what do you think of D-Day? Oh yeah, it was great, but I'm going out. So, you know, it's like, well, you wouldn't be going out if it weren't for it.
Well, that's yeah. I won't, but I could go into something on that one. But I won't because it's probably not politically correct to say it.
Oh, I don't give a fuck about politically correct. Just fucking hell, I don't care about that. At the end of the day, you've got something to say it.
No, I don't want to like offend your channel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but this is the cave, mate. This is the cave. Everything in the cave stays in the cave. You know, I'm not bothered. I don't care. That's why I created this thing. So that, you know, people could say exactly what they think and all that kind of stuff. That's what it's all about. So if you got anything to say, you just say it.
Well, it's probably, yeah. I mean, I'm pretty big into military history. It's one of my things. I research a lot about it privately and everything. And there's a channel I follow. It's a guy. They do it every day in London at Horse Guards Parade.
Take care, Cole, bro. Legend.
And you know, you've got the horse guard, the two guys and their horses, and you've got the guards. You've got the blues and royals, all the lifeguards. The ones in red are the lifeguards, and the blues and royals ones in blue. And they stand there to attention with their sword for an hour. Yeah, and they're there and everything. And there is one show. This channel's recording it, and it's a professional channel. It's beautifully done. And you've got these people, tourists, right? And they're Jews. They're Jewish, right? And they're standing there taking the piss out of this guard, right? He stood in his archway, doing his thing like that. And they're taking the piss out of him. And this English guy, obviously ex-military man, goes up to this guy with his hat on, the hats they wear, and he's got his ear things. And he goes up to him and he just basically says, and he's a big lump as well, this guy. He goes, show some fucking respect, you bastard. If it hadn't have been for these guys, you wouldn't exist. These people fought to save your religion and save your race. And I thought, whoa, he's going to smack this guy. And it's the military police.
Should shoot the fuckers.
Well, they've got armed police there all the time, right? And the armed police got in and basically told these Jews to get out. They were disrespecting the guards and everything. And this English guy, ex-military, obviously had enough of it. You can see him standing there looking at them, thinking, "How dare you do this?" And I thought,
disrespectful.
Fucking fair play to you, fella. You've actually those guards can't do anything. They can't react.
No, they can't.
Fucking swipe them with a sword and take their head off.
No.
And I say the armed police came in and told them to fuck off. They said, "Get out. Don't disrespect the guards." I'm thinking, how fucking dare they do that? These guys, not them particularly, but the British Army and obviously the Americans and the Russians fought to save their religion and fought to save their race. Because it hadn't been for them, they wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
They'd be gone.
Oh, mate, I'll be honest with you. If I was Prime Minister, it'd be a rule and a law that if you do that, you get shot.
Maybe a bit extreme, but I get what you're
saying. No, I think it's a totally. You get put in the same position as what they was put in, and see how you deal with it. That's me, mate, 100%.
I think the thing is, if you want to visit this country, or even if you live in this country, right, you respect the land, you respect why you're here.
Yeah.
And that's what's lost in this country.
Totally.
And it does annoy me, it does frustrate me. And I know it's a minority that do it. It's probably less than 2%.
Do you not think that the government and the Prime Minister should actually push that kind of thing, though? I mean, I'm not saying that they should shoot them or anything like that. I mean, I just said that if I was in charge, I would.
They should be arrested.
Do you not think
they should be arrested?
They are the reason that it's not like seen as like a major thing, you know?
I think they should be arrested and they should be stuck in prison for at least a month.
100%.
Well, you ain't going to do that again, fella.
Yeah.
It's like that. What is it? Last year when people were climbing all over the cenotaph.
Yeah. Oh man, and writing stuff on there and
ex-British soldiers
pissing on the fucking statues and stuff.
Well, you had those ex-paratroopers, didn't you? That
We're back in the set, mate.
Guard of Churchill's statue. I mean, it's disgusting, man. You know, if you're going to come and live in this country, respect the country. If you don't like it, fuck off. God, I don't want you here. You know, that's where this country's fucked now. Seriously. And I could go into a big one on that, but I won't. But it is what it is. It's modern society, unfortunately, and we got to live with it. And until we have somebody strong enough to deal with it and sort this out, then it's going to get worse and worse and worse and worse. Because, you know, you get all these immigrants coming in and then they start attacking people. You know? Nah, sorry. No. Go back to France. And I'm sorry, we pay France millions upon millions of pounds a year. And what do? Fuck all. They don't stop them getting in their rubber boats and coming across the channel. And then you get the RNLI who rescue them and tow them into the harbours like Dover and God knows where else. No, tow them back to France. That's where they've come from. They're not our problem. Tow them back to France and say, there you go. They've come from you. It's your problem, not ours. But no, you can't say that. That's too outspoken.
To be honest, I personally think that, I mean, I've got no issue with people coming to this country, but I have got an issue when the backgrounds are not checked.
Oh, we know there's been people, women have been raped.
Yeah.
Paedophiles have come over from these countries.
Mm.
That thing that went on in Bradford.
Yeah.
Grooming and all that and this, that and the other. No,
Yeah.
sorry. If you've got nothing to add to our society, fuck off.
Yeah. Oh, I agree. Totally. And I think, I mean, to me, the actual name, why it doesn't make people look at it a bit differently. Anything illegal is bad. Yeah. So if you've got illegal immigrants, the name itself says everything. And if you want to bring people to this country, fair enough. Yeah, they want a better life. I get it. I get that. I'm all good for that. But the fact of the matter is if you've got a bad background of being a rapist or whatever, yeah, then you shouldn't be getting into any country.
No.
And the thing is, it's like I said about shooting them. Yeah, if you go to one of these different countries and you disrespect their ways, you'll be lucky if you get shot. You're going to get far worse.
Well, if you're in an Arab state, right? Yeah, and you're caught thieving, they cut your fucking arm off.
Exactly. Yeah. Have you seen that? Have you seen that thing where I think it's in the Middle East? If you get caught stealing or something, and they've got that like mangle that they put your fucking hand in,
smash it up, yeah.
and it completely it just like spirals your fingers. Oh man, it's fucking unbelievable. They don't mess about. Why should we?
True, but we're too soft, mate. Nowadays, got to be politically correct. Can't do that.
That's what I mean. But at the end of the day, it also is all by design. It's all by design for a civil war. That's what they're aiming for.
Fucking country's fucked, man.
Mate, I mean, can you imagine, right? If all of a sudden in the next year or the middle of this year or whatever, well, actually, we're already in the middle of this year, but in next year there was a war in this country. I mean, half of the people would be going, "Oh, you soldier with a gun, you've just offended me. I'm not having that. I'll go on TikTok." While they're doing that, they'll get shot.
Mm.
You got no chance, mate. Absolutely no chance.
It's fucked. What worries me is not so much me. What worries me is my grandchildren.
Yeah, exactly.
What world are they going to grow up in now?
Exactly.
You know, my grandson's 9, my granddaughter's 3, 4 should be 4 at Christmas. I'm thinking, what kind of bloody world are you going to grow up in now?
Yeah, and the problem is there's too many people that think these things but don't fucking say it, and that's why the cave was built, because it's there to actually say what you think. I'm not monetized. I'm not bothered about any of that. If I get cancelled, I get cancelled. I'll take the dwellers to my Discord. Whatever. I'm not worried about that.
Literally, 500 yards away from where I live, there's 2 football pitches for kids. kids football, right? Now, my grandson, he's massive into football now. He's huge, wants to play all the time. And there's in the little road that I live in, there's 3 other little kids that are about the same age. When he comes up here, they want to go and play football all the time, right? Now, when I was 9, 10, I used to go out with my mates and we'd go across where we used to live and we'd go up to the park, right, and play football. No worries. None of them would worry about where they knew where we were. We'd be up in the park, right, up behind Gillespie Road, kicking a football about, blah, blah, having a great up there all day long. Yeah. In the summer holidays, school holidays, playing football. The park ranger guy didn't like it.
You know, yeah, that's hilarious, Mama. Absolutely hilarious.
Was not happy about it, but we did. Now, there's no way now, right? If my grandson James is here, yeah, and he wants to go out and play football with these 3 other boys about his age, he don't go to school with them, but he knows, yeah, he plays with them in the street. One of us got to go up there. One of us, I wouldn't trust now. There's not some bloody pervert around.
That's the issue, isn't it? Yeah, that is the problem, and that's been created as well. That's the worst part.
So either I go up there, or one of the mums goes up there, or one of the other dads goes up there.
Yeah.
Or 2 of us will go up there, and then they let them have a kickabout, and we'll join in and have a knockabout. But you know, in my day, we'd go for hours, and we'd go all day.
Yeah. Same here. Same here.
Even my mum never worried about us.
No.
She knew where we were, but she didn't worry about some nonce hanging about or whatever. You know, and it's just a joke now.
And the thing is, even when they catch him, they don't give him that higher. You know, they don't give him that higher punishment, and I think I know why that is, because most of the people that's actually given the punishment have already been doing the stuff themselves. So, you know, if they change that, then they're going to be dying on their own sword. So they don't want to be doing that because they're going to get caught out at some point as well. And it's just becoming like a normal thing nowadays. Like Joanne says, this country is in a terrible state. It is, 100%. I remember they were covering up statues. Yeah, throwing statues and things like that. I mean, it's disgusting. It's disgraceful. But the thing is, you've got to look at the people that's allowing this to happen. And the people that's allowing this to happen is your government. They're allowing these things to happen. Yeah. You try and like run into what's his name? Fucking Buckingham Palace, and they're on you in a flash. But they try and run into your house. They're saying, "Oh, we'll let you use minimum force." Trust me, if anybody gets in here, I ain't using minimum force. I'm using whatever force I need to.
Same as that.
I paid for all this. I don't fucking need your advice on what I'm going to do if somebody fucking tries to get into it.
Totally agree. I totally agree with you. I mean,
Ridiculous,
sorry, any guy that's a male paedophile, the only punishment that it's worth is hang him up by their bollocks with piano wire and let them wait for the piano wire to cut through their bollocks and let them bleed to death.
Yeah, 100%. I totally agree with that. Totally agree with that.
If you're prepared to abuse a child or rape a woman or do whatever, right, then you deserve to die a painful death.
Yeah.
You're no use to society. You're no use to anybody.
No.
So just sorry, mate, suffer the ultimate punishment, right? I'll tell you what now. I always said to my wife, right, any bloke that ever touched any of my girls or my son, right, they would suffer the worst death you could ever imagine. And I would do time for it.
Yeah, I agree.
I would have done time. I would say, I'm not hiding.
No.
I killed that bastard, right? Because if he abused one of my daughters or my son, then I'm abusing you, fella, in the worst possible way you'll ever imagine. You'd have barbed wire around your bollocks, fella, and I'd hang you up from a fucking meat hook and let you suffer and bleed to death.
Yeah.
And it would take about 12 hours eventually to cut through your bollocks.
Mm.
And then your dick would fall off and you'd bleed the most painful death ever.
Yeah. Oh, mate, I'm with you on that.
I'd be arrested.
100%.
I'd be stuck in jail for 20 years for murder.
Mm.
Right? Yeah. What did he get? About 10 years max?
Yeah, exactly. 100%. I can't argue with that, to be honest with you. I mean, I'd give them the worst fucking pain they ever had, to be honest. I mean, I don't have any kids. Well, not that I know of, anyway. None of them's knocked on the door yet. But, but if anything like that happened to my kids, you don't have no jurisdiction in what I'm going to do. I'm going to do what I have to do, and that's it. And I'm going to go dark. And it's not going to be a good thing. The fact that our Prime Minister thought it more important to do a TV interview than be with the King remembering the war dead says it all. Yeah, they don't care about none of that. They don't give a fuck about any of that. I had a moan at the Conservative man when he came around my door about immigrants. Yeah, he's wasting time though, because they don't care.
If that had been Boris Johnson, right, and I'm not going to get into politics here, right? If that had been Boris Johnson, Margaret Thatcher, she wouldn't have done that, and nor would Boris Johnson. Rishi Sunak, mate, is the biggest fucking fraud in politics. Right?
I think they're all puppets, mate, to be honest.
We all know what they're about, but at the end of the day...
They're all puppets, but the thing is, people in this country just don't understand and just keep voting for the fucking idiots, and it's always the same. It's the same fucking bird, different fucking wing. They're not gonna, if they've got a plan set out, they ain't gonna let us change that. We are cows. We are money cows. Yeah, we make it that their lives are better. So I don't think that's ever going to change anytime soon, unless people actually realise and actually stand up and go, look, we're not having this anymore. You are supposed to work for us. You're not telling us what to do. We are employing you. And that's the issue nowadays. I mean, look at X. I was watching X the other day. I seen a video of X, yeah. There's one of these immigrants, yeah, with a female police officer, while a male police officer's there, and he's fucking thrusting into her against a fence. And they did nothing.
Fuck, man.
How can you have that? How can you have, like, pride festivals where people got old guys are walking around naked around kids, and the parents are there with the kids? What the fuck is that all about? If you want to celebrate that you're gay, whatever, get on with what you want to do. But that is indecent exposure. It's always been called that. It's never been anything different.
Like that, I'd be arrested.
Why can they get around? Yeah, exactly.
I'd be arrested, or women doing the same thing. You'd be arrested in an eye shop.
And it really does. It really does sort of piss you off when you like see things like D-Day and all that kind of stuff, and people just giving their lives to actually give us the ability of choice and the ability to live and all this, that, and the other. And you get all these little dumb bastard fucking students going, don't really know that much about it, to be honest. What a fucking ignorant twat. And you're the first ones turn around and call everybody ignorant when they say things. That is the height of ignorance. People died for your arse. Yeah. You need to have a bit more fucking respect.
I totally agree with you, man. Mama says that horse that bites all the tourists is hilarious. An armour.
I just seen that. That is good.
It's an armour. That's his name. He's a fucker. Bites every fucker.
Yeah.
What I like about it is the guard lets him do it as well.
Oh, he does, doesn't he? Have you seen it? Like, as soon as they like go too close, there's like one guy, He grabbed, because he says, don't touch the reins. It says it clearly. It's a fucking sign that says it. And they grabbed the reins. He's like, get off the reins. And then the horse, like, fucking bit that woman's hand, didn't he?
Mm.
And she's like, oh, you know, and probably the first thing she's thinking about is, oh, can I sue for that?
Mm.
No, you can't sue for that because you shouldn't be fucking touching the fucking thing in the first place.
It quite clearly says these horses kick or bite.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So unlucky. Unlucky.
Man, you know, we must be the only country that don't actually follow the keep going with the rules that we set. You know, it's like
guards. I'd love to see one of those guards, right, with their fucking sword, right. If somebody touches the reins, he goes, "Do that again, and I'm fucking cutting your head off."
Yeah,
they're
your armor.
They're proper swords, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
They're not like blunt. They're proper fucking swords. They take your head off if need be, and I'd like to see one get poked in the back and say, "Do that again," and you're having it. They're idiots, man. They're just idiots.
Well, it's not just idiots, though, is it? I mean, you could hide it behind idiots. It's just disrespect. It's blatant disrespect, basically. And I don't care if you go to any of their countries, Middle East or wherever they come from or whatever, and you show that kind of disrespect, you will not come out of that. You will not come out of that. So why is it? Why have we given up our sovereignty? You know, and the things that our soldiers fought for and died for, as easy as what we have. Yet they keep their respect and all that kind of thing. I mean, I wouldn't dare go to a Middle Eastern country and do anything wrong in that respect because you know what's coming. And I think that's the problem with this country now. You've got the police who don't do their jobs properly. You know, they're more interested in beating up British patriots than people that are actually causing crimes. They're not actually looking into people that are criminals and have been criminals in the past. We've still got so many missing children, missing people on the books that they just decide, oh, we're not looking into that anymore because it's over the budget. Fuck your budget. Think of the fucking families who've just lost somebody. I'm tired of it, mate. I'm fucking tired of it. Because it's just like ridiculous. Do your fucking job.
No, because it's easier. No, because they got to make the revenue, mate, of getting the drivers. You know,
exactly.
That's where they get the money from. Prosecute drivers.
Well, they're getting paid by the government anyway. So they're just doing what they say. They're not our police anymore. Don't think that for a minute. You've got these fucking plastic coppers, these whatever you call them, fucking, I can't remember what you call them. They're useless, absolutely fucking useless. Yeah, they're there fucking telling you, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. Fuck you, mate. You ain't shit. You got no arrest fucking powers. You got no nothing. So shut your fucking mouth. And most of them, from what I've seen, don't even know the law. You know, they think they can just stop me in the street and go, I want your identification. Fuck off. I haven't. What crime am I suspected of doing? Because you don't get my identification unless I've done a crime. And if you don't suspect me of a crime, you go, fuck yourself.
I had 2 years ago, right? I'd stopped on a road in town. No, I wasn't on double yellow lines, right? And I was not on a single yellow. I was just in the centre of town, and the engine was off. And this PCSO, I was on my phone, right? This PCSO woman knocked on my window of my car, and she went. So I said, "Yeah, hello," and she went, "You're on your phone in a car." I said, "Yeah, I know I am." And she went, "That's illegal, sir." I said, "The engine's off."
Mm.
And she went, "No, you can't speak on the phone in your car." I said, "Yes, I can. I'm not driving. I've got the engine off." I said, Do you want me to actually contest you on this?"
Yeah.
She said,
Yeah.
"Well, no, you can't speak on your phone in the car." I said, "I'll tell you what, love." Right? She said, "Don't call me love." I said, "I'll call you love because you're not a police officer."
Mm.
Right? I said, "I respect the police, but you're not a police officer, and don't try and get me on a law that you're talking bollocks about, because at the end of the day, I'm sat in my car on my phone. I'm not contravening any traffic regulation.
No.
The engine is off." Right? And I said, "I'm on the phone to my wife." And
Mm.
she said, "Well, you're breaking the law." I said, "I'll tell you what you do then. Contact the police, get a traffic officer out here right now, and let's have a debate about it." And she went, "I can't do that." I said, "Well, I suggest you fuck off."
Yeah, yeah. 100%.
She said, "If you
Totally.
continue like that, sir, I'll have to arrest you." I said, "You don't have the power of
No,
arrest.
they don't have the power of arrest.
Fuck off. Go and do something useful. I'm not
Mm.
breaking any law. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm sat in my car in an area I'm allowed to park, right? Engine is turned off on my phone. Tell me what I'm doing wrong again."
Mm.
She went, "I'll let you off this time, sir. Don't do it again." I just went, "Fuck off."
That is just honestly, and the thing is now you've actually got the abilities to challenge them, and you can see kind of what's going on. They don't know how to deal with that, and AFC always says some police officers are more corrupt than the criminals, 100%, and you're seeing that all the time. You're seeing it happening all the time. I've seen. You see, there's a guy I watch on YouTube called AB, yeah, and basically what he does, he goes to different parts of the country, and he starts videoing the police station or whatever, and this, that, and the other. They make a lot of money out of that, to be honest, because the police make the mistakes and they sue them, which is fair enough because they're not standing in with the law. And when you ring the police now, yeah, you're probably talking about 2-3 hours before they turn up, yeah. But when he stood outside the police station with a camera videoing, about fucking 15, 16 of them come out.
Mm.
So what the fuck are they doing?
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I respect police, the proper police, that actually want to be a police officer and do the right thing, and that's why they wanted to do it. But some of these people are just fucking jobsworths. And the plastic ones that they've got going on now, the community officers or whatever, they've got no powers, they've got fucking nothing. Yeah. And they are the issue because you're getting all these job worths, these people who think they're fucking tough or got bullied at school. Oh, I'm going to become a community officer. You ain't fucking shit, mate. You ain't nothing. You can't do anything until a proper police officer turns up.
Quite right. Anyway, I'm going to bounce, mate, but I'll very quickly backstage, right? I'll talk to you about something.
Yeah. No worries. I'll stop it now anyway. Joanne says I got stopped once doing the correct speed limit. I had to breathe in a bag. The 40 said I had been drinking. I said yes, a glass of water. I wouldn't have even breathed in the bag, to be honest. I'd told him to fuck off. How you doing, Harry Brandon? Good to see you, mate. We're just about to finish, bro. But good to see you again. Evening, Harry. Evening, guys. Good to see you, Luke. We're just about to finish, but big up to you, bro. And right, so yeah, Jez, shout out your channel and go backstage.
Yeah, Arsenal history and more. I will be doing part 2 of the Wenger era, the Emirates years tomorrow. Delayed it for various reasons, but it is what it is. So I'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah, I think Joanne's right there. Special cunt stubbles. Yeah, I call them. Yeah, 100%. 100%. They ain't never doing shit to me. I mean, my dad always used to turn around to me and say, don't trust the police. And I was always like, well, no, but I've actually had a situation with the police that actually fucked me over big style. So no, I don't trust them at all, to be quite honest with you. Don't like them, no time for them. I think they're in it for their own means. Some of them, maybe, but it's just a matter of getting the right one. But, when I had a situation where me and my family got a kick in outside of a pub, the main officer listened to it. There was video footage, which was obviously doctored because it didn't have all the old situation in it. I only turned up towards the end of it. And basically, I was standing there, and these guys were saying, oh, they've just stole our taxi to my family. And, me, I'm not the best diplomatic person when I'm pissed. So I just turned around and said, yeah, but who the fuck are you? And I got punched in the face, and they punched me quite a lot of times. I just kept getting up and all that kind of stuff. But, yeah, so it was one of those situations. And the main officer actually heard the story and said it sounds like a fray. It wasn't a fray at all, you thick twat. That was not what it was. It was they fucking went on to us. But anyway, that's another story, and we'll leave that where it is. But yeah, so as always, England lost again. Yeah, nothing new there. And keep it real, keep it yay all the time, as it is. Everything that we said on this channel, I don't give a shit, to be honest. That's what the channel was created for. And yeah, one more thing. Love all you dwellers, man. 215 subs now. So yeah, appreciate all of that. Appreciate everyone that watches as well. And yeah, take it easy. And Yeti out. Yeti and Jez out. See you later, guys. Take it easy.
Take it easy, you.